What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me here at the Underground. My name's Sonny, and tonight I wanted to show you guys a recent purchase I got, tell you why it was really unique for the first time, and also just kind of break the ice on what this little device is next to my cell phone. Coming up. Hi, everybody. So today is Thursday, March 5th, and I kind of wanted to show you guys a new recent purchase I just got. And I wanted to explain the uniqueness of this purchase for me. I got it amazingly cheap, and I want to explain how and kind of go over something new that I've been, just kind of breaking the ice on and getting used to myself. Alright, so first of all, we will get this bad boy opened up. Now, I don't know if any of you remember, I'm sure some of you were paying attention, but last Sunday, well, I should say last Friday, the silver and gold price really tanked before the market closed. That's the day silver went down $1.06 for that day, which was unbelievable. I haven't seen silver drop $1 in a day, like I said, in a really long time. Now, what was unique about that day is I was debating on ordering all weekend. And, yes. So, I was debating on ordering all weekend because the price dropped so low, and I was actually afraid that as soon as it opened up, the price was going to jump up dramatically. So, I was actually hesitant on ordering, and I figured, you know what, I'll wait and see what happens. And actually, right at that open on Sunday, the silver price tanked like another 50 cents, but it only did it for I'm just guesstimating here, it felt like 5 minutes, but it might have been more like 30. So anyways, I was actually able to take advantage of that. Now, on top of me being able to take advantage of that, I've been noticing when you go to purchase from certain sites, well, actually a lot of the main bullion dealers, you get it a lot cheaper if you either use, a check, wire, or Bitcoin. Now, the whole cryptocurrency scene is new to me, but I figured, hey, why not? I wanted to try it out because if I buy Bitcoin really cheap, say for $9,000 today, and it goes up to $10,000, I'm already making money there, and then I could save money by purchasing silver. And to make a long story short, that's what happened. A few weeks ago, actually at the beginning of January, I bought some Bitcoin for around $6,600. Now, I didn't buy a whole Bitcoin, obviously. I bought a little bit. But nonetheless, the value of my coin jumped up dramatically, and I was able to use some of this Bitcoin to buy the silver. So, I was hoping it showed the way I purchased it on this receipt, but it actually doesn't. But I was actually able to get what's in here. It shows right there. It was $128. And I mean, if you go on there right now, I think the price is already up to $130 or $148. So anyways, I ended up getting, I love my constitutional silver, and I'm trying to get a lot of, halves lately. So I got this roll of 90% silver Franklin, half dollars. It's a $10 roll with 20 coins. And I can already tell right off the top, a lot of these look, well, at least the ones on the end look really, really nice. So anyways, we'll bust this open real quick and give it a quick look. But yeah, so anyways, I was able to use some Bitcoin that I purchased early in January, and I was able to buy these a little bit cheaper right after the price really crashed. So I actually got a really good deal on these. I mean, my money invested in Bitcoin compared to what I paid to these, I ended up actually getting these. It was $100 I spent. So I put $100 in Bitcoin back in January, and the price went up from then to now so much. I think at the time of purchasing this, it was at like $10,300, that the money I actually put into Bitcoin was only valued at $100, but because the price went up, I was able to get these for my $100 that I put into Bitcoin. So, there's a 64, nice 64 shiny Kennedy in there. It's always nice when they throw something different in there. They do it with quarters sometimes and things like that. But 61, 51, 52, 61, 54. So we got all kinds of dates. A lot of 52s, a 50. So yeah, pretty awesome. So basically what I did recently is, I've always known that our economy was on shaky grounds, and having my retirement plan, see, nowadays you can work and work and work and put into your retirement whatever you can afford, and you'll be lucky when you go to retire if you have enough to live on for a couple years. You used to be able to live that way. You got out of school, you got a job, you put into your retirement, and when you were ready to retire, you could have a pretty decent retirement. And leading up to that, you can actually have a pretty decent life. Nowadays, you can't do that. That system's broken. So if you don't do something outside of that system or find another way to save financially, you're going to have a really rough retirement, and you're not going to be able to afford to live the life you want to live. And I don't want nothing extravagant, but I want to be able to travel around the U.S., go camping, enjoy my older years when the time comes. I don't want to have to worry about gas money and not having enough money to travel. So what I did is I took a lump sum that I could out of my retirement, and I invested, I'd say probably 80% of it, or I'm still working on investing a lot of it, into my precious metals. And then what I'm doing is putting a small portion into cryptocurrencies. Now, I know a lot of you are shaky about cryptocurrencies, and I was too, till I really started learning about them. Now, just to show you guys briefly, and that's what I wanted to show you, this right here is actually called a cold storage, cryptocurrency wallet. And it's a touchscreen wallet. And it does not whatsoever connect to the internet. It has no plugs, no ports. It charges magnetically. No Bluetooth, no wireless, nothing. And the only way that you transfer cryptos on or off it is with QR codes. So it can't be hacked or nothing. It's an airtight system, and if somebody tries to break into it, it actually automatically, self-destructs inside. And if that ever happened, I would have to buy a new one, put in all my passcodes and passwords, and my account would be safe. So as long as I keep my money and cryptos on this device, it can't be hacked, it can't be stolen. And, the only thing I really have to worry about is making sure the cryptocurrency market don't crash dramatically. So I feel safe in that, and, I want to put a little bit into it because the world we live in is involving technology. It's constantly moving in that direction, and, our governments are moving more and more towards a cashless society. Now, for example, I bought this silver extremely cheap because I used Bitcoin. Not only that, but because I bought the Bitcoin when it was, 30% cheaper than what it is now. Like I said, actual dollar value cost me $100 to get this, $130, $140 in silver. So it worked out this time for me. I'm not going to say that's going to happen all the time, but I just thought it was pretty neat and pretty cool. So I kind of wanted to share that to you guys and maybe open your mind to this. I know I mentioned it before, and I know a lot of you are, stuck in your ways, and that's completely fine. I used to be that same way until I actually started learning about it. You got to kind of learn about it and, see the use cases for some of these cryptocurrencies and the direction they're moving in and, the companies they're working with. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are signing contracts and working with companies like Google and Samsung and, big banks, Visa. So they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And, I kind of just wanted to mention to you guys too, now is a great time to be getting prepared. I know a lot of us have been talking about this and seeing something happening, in our economy for a long time. And with this virus hitting America and getting progressively worse, the better prepared you are, the better off you're going to be, regardless if you get sick or not. I mean, who knows how much damage this is actually going to cause? It's already hurting supply chains. And that's kind of our country's fault because, you know, we moved everything overseas. And this globalization right now is really hurting us as Americans. You know, this is why we need to get businesses and companies back in America, because whatever happens everywhere else wouldn't affect us if we were more self-sufficient. And, you know, that's as a country. And it works the same as a person. The more independent you are, the less you got to worry about, you know, what happens outside. If you have your finances stashed and in order, if you have your food, water, security ready to go and, you know, stocked up, you'll be fine no matter what happens, you know, around the rest of the world. And this is why I do these videos, and I know a lot of people in this community do, because it's nobody's fault that this is happening. It's nobody's fault that the economy's going down. Nobody should have to suffer. And, you know, we need to all work together as a community, as a country, to try to make sure that happens as little as possible, regardless what direction we move in and how bad things get here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you heard, but the Federal Reserve, you know, cut interest rates again by, you know, 50 basis points, 0.5%. The only time they've ever done that in the past is during a financial crisis. The last time was in the financial crisis of '08. So if that's not a warning sign, like, it's time to get ready, it's time to cut back, it's time to start saving, and it's time to start preparing, I mean, I don't know what is. We are pretty much in a crisis right now in our country. So anyways, I wanted to mention the giveaway. That's awesome, guys. We are almost there. Last time I checked, I think I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 subs short of this 500 sub silver giveaways. So I want to appreciate everyone for all the support. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I've been meeting, you know, talking to a lot of really cool, awesome people. I'm learning a lot. You know, I showed you guys in my last video how I moved all my preps up on crates. That was an idea I got, once again, from Camp Patton Family Compound. And I think Uncle Al also sent me a message on that too. So it's just really nice because, you know, by doing these videos, I'm actually learning more than I'm putting out. So I just want to thank everybody for that. But anyways, guys, I look forward to this giveaway. Hit that like button, please. Hit the sub button. And please, guys, keep prepping.